Hi everyone, Marianne here from Revealing Light, Tarot, Astrology and Spirituality. How are you? Wherever you are when you're watching this, a huge shout out to you. I'm going to be doing air signs for the month of, let me see where we are, October. It's just gone so quickly. It's hard to keep up with these month-to-month tarot readings, but I am committed to doing them, and so I will always do them. Okay, so air signs. We'll be looking at Libra, Gemini and Aquarius in this video. I'll be doing other readings, fire signs, water signs, earth signs. The timestamps for each of your sign, it is by sign, so Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in this video will be in the drop down menu underneath this video. So what do I need to say? They're a general reading, so if they resonate, claim it. If not, move on. Come back to it later on in the month and check it out again. Have another listen again. What else? They're for your sun sign, rising, or wherever your moon is. You might want to check out that. The sun sign is who you were born as, what you were born as, the essential you. The rising or ascendant sign is how you present to the world, and the moon, of course, is your soul's journey, your emotions. All right. So one last bit of housekeeping. If anybody's approaching you for a reading pretending to be me, it's not me. I don't do personal readings, and the reason is that I'm far too busy doing this type of reading for the collective. All right, I'm using a number of decks. The Golden Universal Tarot is where I'll start. Then I'll be looking through the Angel Tarot by Travis McHenry. I'll also be using my own Revealing Light Oracle at the end for Spirit's messages. Details of that is on my website. And also a deck a viewer gifted to me, and unfortunately I don't have the name. It's a Nordic type deck, and the copyright says Caroline Smith in 2003. So if anybody knows the name of this deck, please drop it in the comments down below, and then we'll all know. So let's get started. I'm just going to shift you back a little bit. Okay, let's get started. We'll look at past, present, and future. Just a simple reading to begin with, and then I'll be clarifying and going deeper with the subsequent decks. So we're going to start with Libra here at 307 Libra. The scales, the Justice card is your card in the major arcana in the tarot. It's all about, can be karmic, but it's all about the we. It's about finding middle ground, common ground, finding the unity in things. So Libra, let's take a look at Libra in October. Show me Libra in October, past, present, future. I'll do 3 rows. Libra. Okay, the towers come out in the past position. Interesting. Past, present and future for Libra in October. Okay. You're coming into your element. Wow, you've drawn your major arcana. I love this spread. I really do. Okay, right. Okay, so at the base of the pack you get the Star card. Let's take a look for the overarching energies for you. Okay, now that wants to come out, and we get the 5 of Pentacles. So this is, I think, your triumphant over this kind of energy, like I'm not good enough. I don't have the money to do that. I think you're hitting your strides in a very balanced way, which is what is there for you. Perhaps using your intuition to get there after. I think, you've drawn let's bring the laptop down and I'll show you the cards. So you've drawn the Tower in the past position. I'm glad to see it's in the past position, but towers need not be negative. They are this energy of Uranus breaking things down, quick change, things that you maybe weren't counting on, weren't anticipating, coming along and changing your life. In the present, we have the Moon card. This is all about your soul's journey. What are you doing now? It can be things coming to the surface, and it is clarified by your own major arcana, the Justice card. So what is coming to the surface now is kind of resonating with you. Now, in the future, you have your own energy, the King of Swords. This is planning strategies. Really, the King is very mature about planning for the here and now, but also for the future as well. He sees the wisdom of the past with great clarity. So I feel that something that you maybe didn't have clarity over and was making you feel like this type of energy, locked out, perhaps feeling like you weren't good enough. You're seeing very clearly why this happened, why this tower moment happened. So there's a great deal of illumination I see in this reading for you. And I think in October it's going to become quite apparent. Clarifying the tower in the past is the Ace of Cups, which of course is the new start. But the difference here is, now you're an air sign, Libra, so it's all about thoughts. It's all about communication. It's inner and outer communication. The thing about the Ace of Cups is your emotions. So whatever this tower situation was, it brought to light your emotional expression, or the need to express your emotions. And then we get back into your energy, the light bulb moment, the Page of Swords here. So starting again after this tower moment with greater clarity. Now, right now, because this is in the past, it's fledgling. You're taking the first steps toward it. Now, this is now influencing the present. So we get the Moon card. The emotions can be the turmoil of the emotions now becoming balanced because you've realized something. You've realized something about balancing the emotions. I'd be surprised if I didn't see Temperance, if I went a bit further here, the Temperance card. And then we get the Nine of Pentacles, learning to move from this energy of feeling like I am not enough through to I have everything I want. I may not be endowed with riches, although I may be endowed with material riches, but I am endowed with everything I need. And this is when you start to move into this balanced position. And this is where you start to springboard off for a future that justifies this tower moment that you had to deal with. So in the future, we have this wisdom with this King here. Now it's clarified by not just I'm wise of thought and I'm wise of words, but it's clarified by the King of Cups. I'm wise of emotions, which absolutely fits with this reading. And then we get, now I have to rethink how I respond. Now I have to think about responding in a very earthly, grounded manner, not in this air, through the air we can have lightning, can't we? We can throw our thoughts and our words into places that maybe can do some harm, or maybe responding to the harm that has been done to you. However, you're rethinking everything at the moment, and you're moving more into your intuition, because there is a connection between intuition and emotion, because they both reside in the subconscious realm. And we know very little about the subconscious realm. We know a lot about the conscious part of the brain, less about the unconscious. But you're moving more into that, and you're learning when to... This is a softening and a realization that It's like just wisdom. We back off, we retreat, we know where we shouldn't be going because we are emotionally wise, not just intellectually wise, but emotionally wise. Now, I'm going to clarify with the Angel Tarot. It's based on the tarot deck, but it's different again. I've already pre-shuffled these cards, but I'll give them one more shuffle, and we'll clarify each of the cards before we draw perhaps three runic cards and a message from Spirit from the Revealing Light Oracle. Can you show me the Tower, please? Can you clarify the Tower, please? So we have here Raquel, the King of Cups. Absolutely. Restitution, finds stolen objects and discovers the person responsible. Great clarity about the past. And this angelic Raquel, the King of Cups, shows up here in your future. Dovetails very nicely with this reading. The Tower was there as a learning process and to bring you to where you are now. Little did you know you were following your meaning and purpose, your Libran energy. Okay, so through the feelings, all about the feelings, God seeing everything. So with this Tower, it was a divine intervention, and where you are now is also a divine intuition. It's interesting, intuition, divine intuition. You could feel that you're using your intuition more and more these days. Let's have a look at the moon. Well, that was just way too many cards. Let's have a look at the moon, please. The moon card. Show me the moon. Why is the moon here? Okay, so 2 cards have come out. I'll take them. Nanail, the 10 of Wands, God humiliating the proud. Spiritual communication influences religious men, teachers and men of the law. So again, this Tower moment, there's a lot of karma in your major arcana. It's one of the, with justice, most karmic cards in the deck. So this, again, showing that it was predestined. And perhaps when this Tower happened, it probably took you by surprise, but it has brought you into that spiritual type of manifestation. And then we get Mibaha, Queen of Pentacles. Intellectual lucidity provides consolation and compensations. I think in the past with this Tower moment, you lost something very that you weren't expecting and perhaps very dear to you. It could have been a loss of, a loss of position that you once enjoyed. And it's like the fall. It's like it takes a long time to recover from that. But then we start to realize we are where we need to be. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, you have everything you need. You have everything you need domestically, spiritually, and from this earth energy, this grounded reality that we live in. The 10 of Wands indicates that it often comes along when we've taken on too much and we're ending an old cycle. I think Libra, where you are now is a much better place than where you were. Show me the King of Swords. Can you clarify the King of Swords? So we have here Lekabel, the 8 of Pentacles, God the teacher. Yeah, very much what occurred here that I'm referring to, and maybe you're thinking back over the past as you read here, is all about divine teaching. Intellectual talent provides knowledge. Wow. It's like you learned so much from what went on there that now you're in a position to give something back to others in a way, whether you're a teacher or not, or a guide or a mentor. It's about you increasing your skill now and then giving that back to those that you are called upon to help. Okay, now let's just clarify. I'd be very interested to clarify this High Priestess, as she is a major arcana for the overall energy, using your intuition. And we get Harael, the Knight of Swords. Okay, perceiving the truth of something. And it's a real keenness after we've been through something. It's a real keenness that we have when we successfully navigate that soul's journey, the evolution of the soul. Intellectual richness, protects fertility, makes children respectful toward their parents. I don't know. There's certainly a teaching role here that I'm picking up for you. Okay, let's pull. I'll just put those back and we'll pull a couple of, although do you need it? I think but anyway, let's see. We'll pull some of these runic cards. 3 cards overall energy for Libra in October. 3 cards overall energy, Libra in October. So we have here need feeling the pinch. Need, and looks like it's Virgo and Leo energy. It's the number 10 again. Feeling the end of a cycle. Let's have a look in how it corresponds to the runic alphabet here. Can I see it here? I think this deck is more comprehensive. Ah, yes, need, patience, omens, obstacles, stress, and necessity. Okay, again, that is clarifying the past. Show me the present. And we have embolic, self-promotion. Interesting, self-promotion. It's Aries and Capricorn energy. It's important for you not to hide your light under a bushel, I feel, in this present day. This is part of your recovery as well, to step forward and in action. In action, I'm seeing the Mars signal here, symbol here. It's like literally blowing your own horn. We're taught not to do that, but I feel this is what you've got to learn to do after this Tower moment. Show me the future, please. And we get Sawan. Okay, it's Halloween. Interesting. October, and it is your season as well. Temptation. It's Aquarius and Pisces energy. Don't be tempted to fall back into old patterns. Keep using your intuition. One more to clarify the overarching energy. The High Priestess. Wow, too many cards. The High Priestess. Show me the High Priestess. And we get Bealton, June the 1st week, concept, conceiving something. So to me, it's like where you should put it's very much sun energy there too. Where you should put your energy now, Gemini and Leo energy, is about bringing this new phase of your life forward. It's about conception. It's about what can I conceive my future to be. And I think that's what you're doing now. You may not have been doing it in the past. You may be just starting to do it in the present. You certainly will be doing it in the future. But where can I bring my future? Where do I want my future to go? It's time certainly to do that. Okay, spiritual messages from the Revealing Light Oracle, please, for Libra in October. Okay, we get life force. Understanding the past and applying that knowledge to the present can help you solve future challenges. Motivation, the hardest part of the climb is before the summit. You've been climbing a mountain. You've been putting in the work. keep going. And Renaissance there, Leo energy, beautiful. Create your own masterpiece, Leo. You have been given the green light, literally, after heartbreak, to go ahead and create your own Renaissance. Okay, let's move to... Wow, that was some reading. These are pretty long, but I'll keep going, putting them grouping them by their elements, because it just saves on the uploads. Let's now move, when I get these back together, let's now move to Gemini. Let's move to Gemini now, and we'll get the timestamp. Where did I put my pen? There it is. Okay, timestamp 2027 for Gemini in October. Let's take a look at Gemini energy for October. Gemini energy. Housekeeping, Gemini. I like to put the crystals on each deck when I'm not using them. It's just keeping that energy pure there. All right, Gemini in October. Show me Gemini in October, please. Gemini in October. Show me Gemini, past, present, and future. 3 layers. Gemini in October. Okay, the Moon card is in the past. Lovely. The Page of Wands is in the present, and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, interesting. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with this, and then we'll do the clarifying. Wow, you're definitely going to be victorious. You should hear some news. Some of you have had ill health. Some of you have been weary from having to battle a situation, but that's coming to an end. Seems to me the devil was here in some way to teach you, as it taught Libra, about this emotional balance, emotional stability. So let's bring the laptop down and let's take a look here. We have the Moon in the past, as I said, clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. Straight away, I know that you've been divinely assisted, Gemini. I feel that somebody has got your back, the divine, Great Spirit, the angels, somebody has your back. In the past, you had a very tumultuous situation. It was, again, something that could have involved your feelings, and it's about things coming to the surface. And I think in some way secrets emerging. Not that this was something that they kept from you. It was more something that you didn't realise. You realised in the past, and that made you really, close down. Whatever you found out, whatever you realised made you close down, because this is around insecurity. Often these have their patterns in childhood. Maybe you were abandoned in childhood, or maybe, you've been abandoned in adulthood. There's been some experience that has really affected you or triggered you in the past, and to close down, to shut people out. But then I see this clarification of the Six of Pentacles, giving and receiving help. So somehow as time went on, you came round to the idea that this was, you move more into that giving and receiving energy. Somebody could have helped you. The divine could have helped you. Let's have a look in the present. You certainly are recovered from whatever that realisation was that sent you for a spin. And we have the Page of Wands here, recovering your motivation. Often when we're in this energy, we are demotivated. But you picked up that wand and you're moving forward. It is clarified by the King of Pentacles, earth energy, money, business, Virgo, often associated with Virgo. And we have the Death card, the end of something, the closing down of a cycle. Very much, you're taking your first steps forward after the ending of something. sometimes it can be the ending of innocence, for example, when we realise something that we need to plan for the future. And the future is looking good because we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is inheritance, legacy, money coming to you. That 10th pentacle arrives through perhaps news, quick news, and you emerge victorious. So I see a change coming up, whether that's in October or sometime soon. It's like what you've been waiting for finally arrives. All right, let's pull from this angelic card deck here, the angelic tarot. Oh, they're very stiff because they're new. See if we can get a good shuffle. Okay, that's a good shuffle. Okay, so let's see the clarifying the moon. Clarifying the moon card for Gemini in October. Moon card, Gemini in October. So we have here Dhamabhaya, the world card. God, the source of wisdom, fountain of wisdom, gives success in all ventures. Yeah, well, that would account as to why the Six of Pentacles is there. You might have felt alone and abandoned, but you never ever were. You had this divine protection. God is the source of all wisdom. It's like the world is major endings and new beginnings, but it's like you didn't have to worry. You didn't have to fear. You didn't have to feel alone because you only had to be, I guess, secure in the knowledge that Spirit is the source of all wisdom. That's one we can remember and remind ourselves of. Don't rush ahead trying to solve something. Go remain in the flow. Let's take a look at the Page of Wands in the present for Gemini in October. So we have here a nail. Two of Swords, God, Lord of all virtues, breaking the circle, lifts opposing barriers and brings victory. And that's exactly what has happened, because here you have victory. So it's because of a decision you made. The Two of Swords in the tarot is all about a crossroads. You've come to the crossroads. You're taking those first tentative steps forward, but what's around the corner is actually victory for you. Show me this Ten of Pentacles. And we have here, I'm not even going to pronounce them anymore, the Three of Cups. Fame and renown, influences, commerce, voyages and great discoveries. And that would fit, almost feels to me like the Wheel of Fortune. Support. You're going to get the support you need. I feel in a project you've been working on for quite some time. That support's going to turn up. And we have the Ten of Pentacles at the base of the pack. Inner and outer work helps one keep their job, protects against disasters. Yeah, so something's coming towards you. You're going to hear something in October, and it is quite beneficial. All right, let's pull put these back, and we'll pull from the runic deck here. Okay, so past, present, and future for Gemini, please. All right, I'm just going to take that, and we get spring equinox. Well, it is in the past, something that could have happened last spring, something that could have happened depending on what side of the world you're on, which hemisphere. We began spring at the beginning of September. So if you're on the southern hemisphere, this past situation could have its ties to the beginning of September. If you're in the northern hemisphere, think about last spring, what was happening last spring. Let's see the Page of Wands, please. The Page of Wands. So we get investment. Okay, investment. What did you invest in? What was this project that you invested in? What was this situation you invested in? And show me the Ten of Pentacles, please. Okay. And we get intensity. Intensity, September the 4th week. That's interesting because I'm doing these readings right now. We'll do insight. Great insight is coming through, and strength in October as well. So it's like you're not expecting this victory at all. You could have felt like you were stagnating, and it's ice, frozen. The chill wind is flowing over the ice flow, and you could feel this stagnation. It's all about to change in October for some in very important ways. I'm not going to say you're going to win the lottery or anything like that, but there's a breakthrough coming for you in October in a situation, depending on which hemisphere you are, that might have had its roots in spring. You're not going to be closing down anymore. You're actually going to be opening up. Foundation with the Revealing Light Oracle. If something is out of balance, go back to the start and start again. Often it's a case of divine timing with these things. Show me the Page of Wands. And we get make it happen. What do you love to do? Do what you love. Love what you do. So this could be something very close to your heart. And finally, the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, and we have here, hold your ground. Sometimes you've just got to own it. And I think that you have, and that's what's guaranteeing your victory. Put your focus on your inner reality to avoid living in someone else's. Why are you doubting? Why did you doubt yourself? Because you're going to find out in October that you were quite foolish to do so. Something that you've been working on is coming to fruition. Something is possible. Something is possible that you thought was impossible. Okay, so that is Gemini. Let's move to our last reading in this lot at 3134. 3134 for Aquarius, my friend Aquarius. I have Jupiter in Aquarius, so I'm really looking forward to when Jupiter moves out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. I have my Saturn in Capricorn, so I do know the difference between the two. The two energies are totally different. Totally different. Okay, so Aquarius. I want to know what is happening for my Aquarian friends. Let's just get the decks covered with the crystals. Okay, Aquarius. What's happening for Aquarius in October? Aquarius, October 2023. Aquarius in October. Show me what is happening, past, present and future for Aquarius in October 2023. I feel there's a major milestone coming. Perhaps a major decision, an ending of something. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So, okay, clarifying. All right. You're on the move. Absolutely, there's something new coming through here for you. And we get the King of Wands and the Moon card. You're going to, and wish fulfillment. You're making a decision, I feel, overall energy for Aquarius, overall energy. And we get the Page of Cups, taking an offer being made to you. Interesting. Someone's coming along just to disrupt everything for you. So for my Aquarians, you've been travelling quite well in the past. This could have to do with your job. You've been quite successful in something that you've been doing. If you own your own business, your investments, and it's really because of the skill. You've been very stable in the past, very achieving things, victorious in many ways. Why? Because of the skill that you possessed. That's in the past. Right now, in the present, we get something major coming to a close, and as a result, you moving forward very, very quickly. This could even be the Lover's card. Could even be a new relationship. But a way of life. I think it's quite major for us, for some Aquarians, not all, but a way of life is coming to a close. Some of you are retiring, I see very, very clearly. Or if you're not retiring, you're thinking about retiring. And you're thinking about a move as well. Once I retire, where will I go? What does my future lifestyle look like? Some of you have been in long-term relationships and now that it's changing, I see. Now, what happens in the future? Fear not, Aquarius. The Empress card, abundance. The Ace of Swords, your energy, absolute truth and clarity. And the Six of Pentacles, having the help you need, giving the help to others that you need. You're going to be okay. Why? Because as a result of all this hard work in the past. The overarching energy is something's going to take you by surprise. An offer could come into you to change jobs, for example. Love could come in. Someone from the past emerges that you haven't heard from. But it is energy that's going to shake things up. So I see a very bright future as a result of this major move. But I do see something changing for you on or around October. Let's pull some angelic cards here for Aquarius. We will clarify. I'm keeping my eye on the time. Let's clarify this because I do have to go somewhere. Show me this Six of Wands, this victory in the past. Okay, so we have here the Hermit card. Alchemy and transformation, rules natural events, helps with spiritual progress. I feel that's been innate in you. The Hermit is often seen walking down a dark tunnel with a light. They can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I don't feel, given the positivity of these cards, that it's been a hard journey for you. It's just that you knew where to step. You knew where and how to step because of the skill that you possess in the past. Now, whether that's in relationships or work, I don't know. Let's clarify this Death card here, which it's Scorpio energy. It's absolutely signals the end of something and the beginning of something else. Show me this Death card. And we get the Magician manifesting, absolutely. You are starting to think about your future. Spiritual wisdom and magic helps one gain wisdom and discover hidden secrets. So you're in the process of manifesting your future right now. And it is a lovely future, I see, because I see the Empress card. There's nothing. It's like a season of time. You might make a decision in October to change something in a year's time, that you might say to yourself, this time next year I do not want to be in this situation, whatever the situation is, relationship, work, or this movement could, this new relationship could be manifesting in this season of time. Show me the Empress card, please. So we have here the Two of Swords, decision being made, breaking the circle, lifts opposing barriers and brings victory, absolutely. Discernment, the Seven of Pentacles, the deliverance of general prosperity. So these are kind of in line. I feel that you're not going to make this decision. You're just not going to drop everything, change jobs, get out of your marriage, get out of a bad relationship, whatever, move homes, whatever this major life change is for you in October. But you're going to start thinking about it, I feel. And I don't feel it can go wrong because you're going to put your usual skill to looking at all angles here. Show me the overarching energy of the Page of Cups, please. And we get Divine Warrior, confounds the wicked, brings victory and peace. These are rather, I don't know about these cards. They are new. But anyway, we'll go with it for now. At the base of the pack, Seven of Cups. Contemplation makes the truth known. Okay, so the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you are reaching the end of a cycle, making decisions about the end of something. And there is, as I said, the Empress energy there for you in the future, clarified by some extremely potent cards, the Ace of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. If you're worried about not having enough money to do what you want to do, it's going to be okay. All right, let's pull from the Runic Carolyn Smith deck. Show me this Six of Wands, Victory. Well, there's a card there. What is that? That's interesting. Embolic, spontaneity. I was just drawn to that. Spontaneity. I just feel sometimes Aquarians embolic. Spontaneity. February the first week. Aquarius and Aries energy. What are you planning for the new year? It somehow has its roots in the past. Okay. Show me the death card for Aquarius in October 2023. We have here Samhain, however you pronounce it, religion and belief in October. That's interesting. Religion and belief. I'm going to draw what's up next there. Challenge, religion and belief, challenge. Show me this death card. I might actually see conformity. Okay. For some of you, what's coming to an end is simply towing the line. You are not going to do that anymore. All right, let's clarify the death card with the tarot. Show me the death card. For some, it's like you're breaking out perhaps of a situation, the Five of Swords, that doesn't suit you anymore. Breaking out of like a prison, so to speak. Show me this death card, please. You're definitely thinking about ending and moving on. Yeah, travel even. Taking long service leave, whatever. There's a major change coming up for you that you're thinking about. All right, let's move to clarifying the High Priestess. Not the High Priestess, the Empress. Clarify the Empress for me, please, Spirit. And we get protection, sage grass. Now I can give you that rune there. The symbol, it's Scorpio energy, and it is protection. Let's see where that is. Yes, there it is. Ilhaz. Friendship, aspiration, soul, fortune, and optimism. That's exactly what the Empress energy will bring forward. Okay, Bielton tradition is what's underneath the pack. All right, let's pull from the Revealing Light Oracle. You won't be. Some of you are going to break out of tradition and conformity. You're going to do something that you probably 20 years ago wouldn't have thought you would ever do. Show me general messages for Aquarius, please, in Aquarius in October. Show me Aquarius, messages for Aquarius in October. So we get here adversity. After the ebb and flow of life's lessons, the learning remains. And this is Uranus energy. And now we get adapting and finding your way. Virgo energy, solid, grounded decisions are being made. And then we get love is always hopeful, infinite and divine and worth the climb. Venus, Cancerian energy. Some of you are going to be moving into this kind of new relationship. Freedom. Multiple messages here for many Aquarians, but yes, breaking out of self-imposed restrictions, finding your voice. Some Aquarians will be breaking out of conformity one way or another in October 2023. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Bye for now.